What it do, what it do. Alright, I'm just gonna wait for more people to get on. But for now, I'm gonna check out my channel just to see how the volume's coming along. In today's show, I will be building a game. It's gonna be a shooting game, but the only reason why I'm building this game is because I'm testing out my code editor. Sorry, I got the hiccups. It's a code editor called Bunker. It's where you bring your own agent, and then your agent's able to code, audit your code, and edit, and then it can push to like GitHub and all that stuff. And it's pretty cool. So right now I'm testing agent. That's the built-in AI agent. So that's the one I'm testing right now. And I'm also testing Grok. Before I was using Cloud Code, but right now I'm using sorry, I keep looking at my phone. That's the built-in okay, yeah, my volume's good. So that's the one I'm testing right now. And I'm also testing Grok. Alright, sweet. So alright, let's get into the video, or I might just wait a bit. I think I'm just gonna wait. Maybe more people will hop on. Alright, whoever's here, I'd appreciate it if you subscribe. So yeah, this is the code editor. To the left right here, this is the folders. Obviously is where you have your folders, your files. And then in the center, this is where you would see all your files and then all the code. And then right there it says Bunker, which is cool. And then in the bottom is some of my previous files. And then to the right is where you chat with your agent. So yeah. And then right here where it says chat, I don't know if you can see my mouse, but that's where you chat with your agent or the built-in agent or your agent. And then you want to use that for when you want like ideas, or if you want your agent just to audit the code, or if you have questions about your code or stuff like that. And then agent, like I said earlier, that's the built-in agent. And then to the right is external. That's where you BYOA, bring your own agent. So I will show you. You go to settings right here. And then it has all the instructions on how to do it. It's pretty simple. All you do is you're just going to want to go over here, and then it has all the instructions, and then you're going to want to activate your license, blah blah blah, and then you're going to want to copy this token and then all this this base URL, and then you're going to want to implement it into your agent software. So that way your agent is able to understand where to code, aka Bunker, and it's real easy. It's all self-explanatory. And then you can use any model you want, OpenAI, Gemini, Anthropic, Cloud, Grok, Olama, Quen, DeepSeek. You can use any model you want. And then also your agent's able to push to GitHub, which is pretty cool. So yeah, I'm giving it a little bit. Hopefully more people show up. I'm only seeing one person so far. So people need to step it up. Alright, so let's give it a couple minutes. And then if you have any questions, feel free to ask in the comment section. And then like I said earlier, whoever's here, don't forget to subscribe. I am trying to get over 500 subscribers. Obviously I'll take more if I can, but I'm just doing it one step at a time. Alright, we'll just get started then. Alright, hold on, sorry. Alright, we'll just get started then. Alright, here we go. So right now I'm an agent. I'm using Grok 4.5. And then I am going to send it so the agent can build a neon style plane shooter game in a folder called Neon Shooter. It's going to be using HTML, CSS, JavaScript, all that cool stuff. So here we go. And remember, I'm testing the agent out right now. So far so good, knock on wood. That's actually not wood, but I think that's wood. Let's get it. Let's get it. And remember, if you guys please can subscribe, I'd really, really appreciate it. It would mean the world to me. Alright, and then over here it says agent using Grok 4.5. It says it's running, ran new item, item type directory, path neon shooter. Oh, okay, that's the folder name. Alright, now over here it says it's thinking, which also that means it's building. So, and then a couple windows are gonna pop up just so I can get rid of this old folder I was using, so I can start a new folder. And then it's pretty fast. It usually takes, depending what it is, but a simple site, maybe 2 minutes it'll code it. Something big, something like this, you know, with graphics and all that stuff, it'll take maybe, yeah, there it goes. It's pretty much done. It'll take about 3 minutes. So yeah, it's pretty quick. And then I was using Cursor, but I am done with Cursor because I got sick of all those API keys. Or not API keys, all those invoices. And then yeah, I was using all those credits, and then I was sick of paying the subscription, and then on top of the subscription you'll be coding away, and then boom, you get hit with an invoice for fucking $150, and there it is, it built it. Task complete. Alright, it's giving me the directions. Open the file. There's the folder right here, the index HTML. Sweet. Alright, yeah, controls are left, right, space, shoot, space bar is the shoot. Sweet. Alright, let's test it out. I'm going to test it out right here. So if you ever want to test out or open your websites or whatever, you just go to, you right click index, and then you hit open an integrated browser. There it is. Alright, let's make it look bigger and cool. And like I said, if you guys have any questions, feel free to put them in the comment section. And I'm going to test out the game right now. If there's any edits while I'm playing, let me know and I'll apply them. Alright, here we go, here we go, here we go, here we go. Boom. Got him, got him. Fuck. Alright, so far so cool, but I want to add more features where, like, when you shoot something, you get, like, I don't know, like a cool perk. I don't know, like, fuck, like more ammo, or maybe like an extra partner or something. Maybe I can have it, I can bring in my AI agent to help me out. It's not as easy as you think. And like I said, you guys have built this in 2 minutes. In Bunker code editor. I'm not trying to compete with other code editors. I just know that this does work. It does build any website, any program, any app. So I am saving a shitload of money. I am no longer stuck using all those big tech, tools for AI. I literally built my own. And don't think this was easy. It took me about 3 months and maybe 4. Let me know if you guys want me to add some edits. Cool. Look at that. Oh, fuck yeah, this is the farthest I've ever gotten. Focus. Blast. Sorry, I get a little into it. Oh, here we go. Shit. Alright. Let me look at my chat. Let's see if anybody is recommending any edits. Which I doubt. There's nobody really in here. It's actually only 3 in the morning, so everyone's probably sleeping, but all good. I'm gonna put it in the comments. Comment if you want me to make any edits. And then also, Bunker will be live soon. It's on my website at getbunkerai.com. You can join the waitlist, but it's a one-time payment. You don't have to deal with subscriptions, like I said earlier. No invoices. Yeah, it's honestly awesome. So you can't beat it. You can literally build anything you want. And then you got a terminal right here. So it's got everything you need to build websites. And then this was probably like my second time testing out the sorry, hold on. The agent, the built-in one. Alright, let me think of some good ideas. Alright, sorry, I'm still here. I'm waiting for more people to join, so wake your friends up. Alright, I'm back. Also, let me know in the comment section if you are interested in Bunker. I honestly haven't used Cursor in over a month now. I've been using this the whole time just to edit, do everything I need to do for Bunker. So yeah, that's what I'm talking about. And then yeah, right now I'm gonna do an edit. Alright, let's see how Bunker does with edits in the agent mode. I don't know, I mean, maybe it's just me, but right here, this beats anything. You don't have to, like I said, you don't have to worry about subscriptions every month and those random invoices. You just plug in your API key, and yeah, it's all up to you.